What's going on, guys? I hope all are doing great. So it's 2023 now. This is things that y'all should already been probably buying, but if you've not got these things yet, all of them, some of them, whatever, now is the time this year to try to get these things. I preach on a lot of these things, but I'm gonna keep saying it every year. So let's go on what you should be buying this year. Save your money, whatever you're doing, to buy. Number one is ammo. Ammo has came down quite a bit in the last COVID times and COVID prices. I remember ammo was crazy expensive, and I personally was not buying ammo. I don't think I bought ammo for that first year and a half, 2 years, but I had enough from previous times that I've bought, stockpiled, to not buy any. I still had, if something bad happened to the fan, I had enough ammo to train with. That is one thing I harp over, is buying enough ammo. Some people say, oh, I got 500 rounds or 1,000 rounds of 22356 or 1,000. Okay, that's cool, but the thing is, that is not near enough to, for one, you train with, and two, if you need stuff to set back if something bad drastically happened, government fall, whatever it was, apocalypse that you guys out here thinking, have enough ammo set back in case these kind of things happen. Second thing you should be buying this year in 2023, and this should have been number one, but you can't do this one unless you have ammo. Number two is going to be training. I talk about training all the time. Don't just buy the damn ammo, stockpile up 10,000 rounds, and never shoot a gun but once, twice a year. I don't care if you're freaking, well, I hunt with my family in November, December. I don't give a damn. Get your ammo, make sure you're doing, I'm talking about a minimum of 2 classes. That a year. That's, you should be at least probably doing 5-6 classes a year. Yes, some classes can be kind of expensive, but you pay for what you get, is what I like to tell people. Find good instructors. There is so many good instructors out there in this world, and don't just stay with one instructor. Say if you do a situational, like say vehicle courses, don't just stay with the same person. Take another person that's offering the same kind of course. You see, kind of take this instructor stuff, make it your own. Take this other instructor stuff, make it your own. There's so many good instructors out here that offer different things. Third thing you should buy, if you have not already bought this, and I hope you have, but it's, for some reason people are not really pushing it. I don't know why. It's always like, oh, the most things you see on YouTube, and yes, I do gun reviews as well. That's what I mostly do, is gun reviews. But it's mostly, okay, a new gun came out, let's go buy a new gun. Okay, well, how many firearms do you have right now? 1. And 2, do you have anything, you have something to make holes in something, to put holes in something? Do you have stuff to kind of stop it, to protect yourself? So, number 3, I'm going to say, is a plate carrier kit. And this maybe will go to the next thing at number 4 and 5, but if you have all these guns and ammo and stuff and you don't even shoot half of them, that's one thing I did. I'll have to do another updated collection video. I had so many dang guns that just sat in my safe and collected dust, so I sold a lot of them and got stuff that I'm actually going to use. I got more ammo, bought training, I bought night vision. That was very expensive. We'll talk about that going on, what you should buy. But guys, you need to get body armor. I cannot harp on that enough. I'm not talking about wearing body armor out all the time. I have mine in my trunk right now. It goes with me everywhere I go, whether the sheriff's office is in the front seat, vice versa. But tired of seeing everybody have so many firearms and they do not have anything to stop them. And that's the thing with training. Part of the training is medical training as well. But get you a decent set. I prefer ceramic. I don't prefer steel plates. The more weight on you, the slower you are, the harder it is to maneuver, everything else. But get you a good plate carrier and a good set of ceramic plates. There's many plate companies out there. My favorite is Hesco. That's just what I personally run, and Defender makes good stuff too, but Hesco is my favorite plates. I think like Hoplite makes decent ones too. And as far as plate carriers, you got Velocity System, you got Cry, I cannot think of the one, Spiritus, that's another one that I use. So there's many good options for plates and carriers out here on the market. So that was going over plates. The next thing you should get, and this one might take a while, so if you've not started a fund for this, a budget, whatever you want to call it, now is probably the time to go ahead and do that. unless you just make a lot of money with your job or have money saved up and that's something you want to go ahead and buy. But something that took me a little bit to set up for, and I did sell a little bit of my guns I did not touch to get it, but I am big on night vision. If something ever happened, for one, I use my night vision. I just don't like let them sit in my safe or a drawer or anything. I train with them. I wear my night vision probably twice a week and train with them, just mess around in the house, or I do like to walk behind the house, and I do coyote hunt a lot with my nods. But this is one thing, night vision. It does take a little bit of time to save up for, and there's many different options. I've talked about some things of night vision. We can discuss another talk on that if y'all want to later on. My arm's getting tired, hold on. But save up for a decent set of nods, whether it be a mono, whether it be duals, whether you want to big dick it and get quads, whatever. But night vision, go ahead and get you an entry level. Unless you have the money, you want to go ahead and buy you the best of the best. I started out with, I've had 3 sets of nods so far. I started out with green phosphor RMVGs, then I went to white phosphor DTMVSs, and then now I have PVS 31As, and that was what I've been wanting literally for like the last 6 years, but it took me a little bit to save up for them. I started out small and kept going. So if you don't have nods, go ahead and set your budget, or if you do say have the money right now and want to say, hey, what can I get? You can get you a decent monocular for around $3,200, $3,500 white phosphor. There are cheaper green phosphor. If you have any questions on nods, let me know in the comments. I'll help you as best as I can. And the last thing, this is not really a major thing to buy, but with the election coming up and being 2023 now, so the election next year, go ahead. There's been so many talks with bans of this, bans of that. Yes, there's so many. Do I think it's going to happen? No. I hope not. But if I would go ahead and start, say, getting a couple decent but not break the bank ARs, pistols, go ahead and like put back. So that's something I think would be beneficial. That's what I'm doing right now. Like when I say decent ARs, I'm not talking about going and get your Smith & Wesson, your Rugers, your DPMS. I'm talking about getting like BCM, Daniel Defense. Get a couple of those, put back some ammo, whatever. Get a couple of Glocks, SIGs, HKs. That's something you don't really have to buy, but this is something I believe in, is buying a couple of different firearms that are going to break the bank and putting, like, say, a couple Holosun optics on there. Don't go crazy and go start buying aim points and EOTechs and Night Force, all that stuff. Go ahead and get you a couple just to stockpile and put back, because you never know what would happen. Say if something would, government shutdown, collapse, apocalypse, whatever crazy damn situation y'all want to say. If you have people that say know how to use a firearm but don't have one necessarily, and you would trust helping you out and protecting you and your loved ones, that might come in handy. Guys, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this video. If you could like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed to me already, and also hit that bell notification down below to be notified when I upload videos. Videos are weekly with reviews, vlogs, kind of like this, discussions, whatever. It's all happening on this channel. This channel has been doing pretty good lately, and I appreciate every single one of you from the bottom of my heart, guys. You don't understand. This channel is not big by no means, but it is growing surely, and I can't believe it. Like, I'm glad to take my journey with you guys along with me. This is awesome. If you want to help support the channel just a little bit more, but you don't have to, I'll leave a link to my Patreon account down in the link below, and also my Instagram account. I have like 4 Instagrams. People's like, well, which Instagram? God, I have 4. I usually just leave my main page down below, and that's linked to my business pages. That's linked to my entrepreneur page, everything else. So all that is down there. And Instagram, I reply a little bit quicker than I do on YouTube. But guys, I appreciate it, and as always, y'all have a good one.